Hey guys, it's the Wandering Wizard here. Today we're going to be looking at Hogwarts Legacy. I also wanted to take a look back at one of the older games as well and see how it holds up today. So I'm just going to be doing an impressions. We're going to be stopping through the video multiple times, so make sure that you go and check out the trailer in its entirety if you haven't done so already. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So way back in the day, I remember playing a Harry Potter game on the Game Boy Advance. I believe I also needed to get like a little kit that magnified the screen and also lit it up because it didn't have backlight. If I can remember correctly, I think I had something like that. Regardless, I played this game well into the night, and I remember getting super excited over the little pixels of any little glimpse I could get of a visual representation of the Hogwarts books that I've grown to love, reading them through and through. I've read all the books from the very first one all the way through, and anything that came out that was Hogwarts related was always a treat to see. It was always a treat to see a visual representation of what Hogwarts would look like. Throughout the years, we've gotten some very questionable iterations of what Hogwarts was and playthroughs, and I believe one of the best ones were the Lego story, but then again, it was very abstract, so you couldn't really get a gist of what Hogwarts looks like today. So this is why the new Hogwarts Legacy for me is really super exciting. It looks like that it's going to be back in 1800s, and it also looks like we're going to get to see all the different professors when they were young. So I just want to watch this video just real quick and just kind of skip through it. I kind of want to see what Harry Potter and the Oh god, it's loud. I kind of want to see what Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone looked like on a Game Boy Advance and how it matched up today. I remember going through mazes. I think the most fun I had in this game was the sneaking missions where you had to get past the prefects, because in this game, if the prefects saw you, you would start all the way back from square one. So you had to like solve puzzles, and for some reason they had these little ET phone home guys, and I never understood exactly what they were. I thought they were house elves at first, and I was like, no, they're aliens, and it didn't really make sense. But back in the day, I didn't really care, right? It was a Harry Potter game, and you got to see what I thought was a cool visual representation of the world. And also, you know, you had birdie beans, and it was a pretty cool first look at what Hogwarts would look like. I remember this game very fondly. I had a ton of fun playing this game, but then again, there was always something missing, right? So like you could go into dark forest, still again these little alien things. I don't know if they ever explained what they were. I don't even remember. It's just these little naked aliens everywhere. And I remember you had to get different spells. It was pretty cool for the most part. But yeah, so now we have the new trailer that just released, and I want to go through it kind of with a fine-tooth comb and see if we can pick out any early indicators of what's going to happen. I've already watched this trailer like 15 different times. However, I did not read the article that was posted on the Wizarding World. It's pretty cool. It seems like the Portkey Games and the game itself is going to be under the whole Wizarding World umbrella. So when you click on this, it's actually inside the Wizarding World site, and this is also where, you know, the fan club and stuff like that they're promoting their whole fan club on the back end with merchandise. So I thought that was pretty cool. They're building this into the mythos. One of the things that I would love to see, and I think Pokemon Go and Pokemon in general is trying to get this done as well, is an integration between the phone app Wizards Unite and Hogwarts Legacy. It's probably not going to be a thing. This is just hopeful wishing. Something I thought would be pretty neat if events and stuff that we do out in the world would probably affect our in-game profile. But yeah, that's a wish. So let's just dive into this video and see if we can pick out anything interesting. Okay, so we see here that this is not Hedwig. This is a totally different owl. They've been using owls for centuries to send mail back and forth. So, all right, this is pretty cool that how this student is arriving at school. They're on a flying carriage, but the cool thing is, and I don't know if people understand what's going on here. It's not a carriage flying by itself. It's not like a magic carriage flying by itself. It's actually being pulled by thestrals. You just can't see them because you haven't seen death yet, right? So I thought that was pretty cool.
Together our long history. That common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts.
Okay, so the music, the overtones is just so epic, right? It brings like such an epic feel. Right here we can see the Quidditch field right here. That's off of the corner. We also see this winding road to this tower over here. I don't remember that being in the books. I don't know what this is about. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see. I'm trying to see where the main bridge is to go to Hogwarts. I don't see it right now. Yeah, from this angle you can see where they came in with the boats and then they walked up to the castle, but you don't really see that epic bridge that's in the movies that spans a couple. It might be on the other side maybe. But it's just a huge bridge that they walk across to get to the castle. I'm not seeing it. I do, however, see where herbology class is off to the side. And then you can see like the side of the castle right here, which is pretty awesome. Can I see anything else? There's something here, but you can't really make it out. This looks again like the poster that they posted. The same angle too, almost the same angle from the poster that they posted for everyone to use on their desktop.
Now it is time to add your own story to these hallowed halls and quite possibly shape the future of the wizarding world. Every corridor.
So that score that they're using is just a remix of the old Harry Potter, the old Harry Potter song. It's pretty epic. Here we're seeing the Great Hall, and what I think is pretty cool in the window tapestry is that you're seeing a representation of each of the houses. So you have the badger here, you have the snake. I can't really make out what that is. I think these are just two lions that are just symmetrical. So you have the lion here, Gryffindor, and then you have obviously the raven for Ravenclaw, or was it eagle? Raven or eagle? What's interesting though, and I want to point this out right here, is that we have the symbol, the Infinity Stone symbol, we have the cape symbol, but we don't have the line going through it. It's a Y instead. That's very interesting. And then we have a skull here, and then we have a pentagram here. Interesting. And then we have the very famous house symbol, Hogwarts house symbol on either side. Interesting. We have again the floating candles that probably been there for centuries, which is awesome. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have the moon cycle here, if you've noticed, full moon and then going all the way through across. This is very intricate, and I believe at the top you have the different house colors as well. Interesting.
Every port.
All right, so we have a moving port. I don't know who that is. I feel like I've seen this person before. Wouldn't it be funny if this was actually what's his name from the Philosopher's Stone? Oh my god, it's at the tip of my tongue. And then you have a wizard here. What you have really? This is really creepy. I think what this is, this is the library, and they're probably sneaking into the forbidden library that's in the back.
Every stone in this.
So another thing I thought was really interesting, because I don't remember this ever being talked about in the books, is you have these there's floating stones that are just building staircases. In the books, there are staircases that move left to right. I've never heard of actually staircases building themselves. So I don't know if this is an addition or what. It's pretty cool looking though. It's really cool.
In this castle tells the.
So here we got another shot of the library, and I'm trying to look. You have a ton of like. I wonder if, as well as like being an RPG, will they hide a bunch of lore? Like I'm looking forward to like backstories and probably a young Hagrid. Backstories being fleshed out, because J.K. Rowling did express at one time that she wanted to leave Hogwarts finally and explore what's going on outside of Hogwarts. You see that with Fantastic Beasts, and you're starting to see that with this game as well, how it's going to be an open RPG. It's really interesting, because I wonder if she is going to start telling that backstory and fleshing out the whole wizard universe through this game. I mean, if this is a catalyst for that, that's going to be so incredible. I wouldn't even be surprised if she announces a new book during the launch of this game, or around the launch of this game. It would be pretty smart.
Story. Witches and wizards.
All right, so we have we have armors in a salute as you walk past. That's so creepy. And then we have a portrait here. I wonder if any of these are the entrances to the common rooms.
Who came before?
Okay, so that's the Sorting Hat. Is this the young Dumbledore, or is that the young Dumbledore? Is this when I first saw this guy, I was like, okay, well, is this the groundskeeper before he got old, or is this Dumbledore? He seems to be talking to the entire group. I don't know. I really don't know. And this might be just a teacher. I don't know. However, I have a theory, okay? And bear with me here. The poster that you get for free with the launch of on the website, the poster, that might be Dumbledore. That might be young Dumbledore. So I'm looking at the poster. I'm looking at the wizard. He looks freaking amazing, right? And he's sitting there with his wand. All right. Then you see like really nice shoes and a well-worn suit. It kind of looks like what this guy is wearing right here. So this might be Dumbledore, or I might be wrong, and it might be Grimwald. I mean, it can go either which way there.
Here you will meet.
Oh, that's cool. So that's a dragon. This is the middle outdoor area that you kind of see in Fantastic Beasts that they're running through. And the graphics is just amazing. I can't wait to play this game.
Lifelong friends, and grow into your own magical abilities in the classroom.
So there you see there's going to be broom flying. I'm guessing that's hinting at that you're going to be able to fly a broom in the world. You're going to learn how to do that. And then the next shot, you see everyone waiting in anticipation for the potion teachers to come.
Classroom.
And he looks like he's seen some stuff. And I'm wondering if this is a young Snape. You have an S right here on this bottle. I wish I could zoom in. I don't really know what that says.
Of the world.
He slams down a bottle.
Most talented professor.
And he just looks pissed off. She has red hair. I don't know if this is the same herbology teacher, but she looks cool nonetheless.
And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions.
So you're gonna be brewing potions. There's no telling if this is gonna be a hot time event, or you're gonna have to do something that's similar to Wizards Unite. It's gonna be cool to see.
Taming fantastic beasts.
So this is very important. So like the way he says this, taming fantastic beasts, which means you're going to be able to tame animals. This is the first reference they make to it in the trailer, and then you also see like this really I can't remember, Longhorn, can't remember the name of it, but you see another fantastic beast later on, and it looks like that you could definitely tame wild animals and probably use them for a mount to ride around. I'm pretty sure that the game world's going to be huge, so you're going to probably need something to help you fight or something to help you get around the area. These guys look off. They don't look exactly like they did in the movies, which is interesting. All right, so what in the world is this? Interesting. They look to be like in a commons area. Are they practicing magic in the commons room?
Mastering spells.
Oh, that's freaking amazing. For some reason, this is really high frame rate right here, and it just looks incredible. So that makes me believe that this is not in the game world. This is more video that's probably played by
spells.
Like a cutscene that probably happens in the game. But for those of you who have played Wizards Unite, you probably know what this is. It's a practice dummy, which is pretty cool. I wonder where they are. Are they in the dark arts room? This looks familiar.
There is a lot.
So this is Hogsmeade. I just now figured this out. I thought this was the beginning to Diagon Alley, but this is Hogsmeade. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit later, but if you look at the poster that released with the game, you can actually see Hogsmeade on the other side of the river from Hogwarts, which is pretty cool. But this is going into Hogsmeade, and man, does it look amazing.
Larger world beyond.
Oh my goodness, I wonder if I can stop on that frame. You can see a pot here. This is freaking cool. Yeah, so it looks like a proper village.
World beyond these walls.
And here you just see a shot of people riding on griffins. This might be Hagrid's hut down here. I'm really not too sure the way this is laid out. I'm pretty sure this isn't, because Hagrid's hut is like right before you hit the dark forest. So this game might just be massive. I'm talking about bigger than Skyrim massive, and that's going to be crazy interesting to see. But here they are, they're flying through the world on griffins, and it just looks phenomenal.
A world filled.
And you have the walkers with the glowing blue eyes that look creepy as hell. This looks like some type of dungeon that you're probably going to have to go down. And the lighting on this is just incredible. It's going to be so cool.
With dangers
This looks like Azkaban. This with the slit and it just looks very like dungeon. You can see another wraith. This looks like Azkaban. I'm pretty sure this is Azkaban.
You can't yet imagine. An ancient.
So here you see this beast is attacking him, right? Like they really want to get it in, like these guys are dangerous. You have to be careful. All right, he's fighting, but then later on you're gonna see that it's calm, and I'm pretty sure that's the taming system. I can't wait to see what that's about. This whole situation here doesn't even look like. This might be the first iteration of entering Diagon Alley. Maybe this is what Diagon Alley first looked like before they changed it, but I don't know what this might be.
I'm gone from this world.
You have a lot of like passageways opening up. This might be in a dungeon, and you might get sucked into this other area for puzzles. It just looks really epic. I can't wait to see how this plays out. And here we go again with the bricks and stuff flying from nowhere and making a bridge. This might be coming directly from the castle, and you have to learn some type of spell while you're in Hogwarts in order to be able to pull this off. But yeah,
Strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power.
so it seems like there's going to be areas that are going to be like inaccessible. I can't even say that word. It's going to be inaccessible to you. It looks like it's going to be inaccessible to you unless you learn specific skills. And then here you see her, the same dangerous creature she's obviously not having a problem with. It looks like that this creature is probably tamed, and now you're going to be able to ride it.
Your potential is limitless.
That's awesome. That is freaking. Can we go back a second? I just want to see. He's amazing. He blocks this troll like it's nothing. And it looks, the visuals is amazing. So this probably looks like a Death Eater, or a young Voldemort, or whoever this is. Probably Grimwald, young Grimwald. I'm looking at the boots. I'm trying to see what he's wearing underneath this whole cowl thing, because I'm trying to see if I can match it to the guy, the wizard standing in the poster. But he's going after some lost artifact, which looks freaking amazing.
But what form will it take?
All right, let me see if I can go back. Yeah, he looks like he's in cotton leather shirt. Yeah, this looks really rugged. And he's got a beard. Wow. Okay.
Will it take?
And he gets complete. This is the same guy. You can see that the bones are here. Same dude getting completely owned by a Ravenclaw student. Like, just destroyed. So we're probably going to have like a big boss battle with whoever this big bad is, which is going to be amazing. Yeah, he just destroys them. And then out comes a freaking dragon. Okay, so let's back up because a lot's going on here. So you see a dragon pop out, which is one, what the hell? Wow. And then immediately after, you see them take out a giant spider. This might be the young Aragon. This might be young Aragon. Like, what?
The journey.
Because I don't think the spiders didn't get established to the Dark Forest until after Hagrid released Aragon, and then he had his children. So that might be young Aragon that you meet, which is pretty cool. And then we're seeing the same guy that you're encountering again. This looks like a different fight because you're not in the cave. So this is probably going to be your antagonist going through the game. And he's busting out spells like no tomorrow.
Will reveal.
And there goes that dragon. Oh, this shot. Whew. This is gonna be scary. Look at that. Oh, they did such a good job.
What you stand for.
They did such a good job. This is what a dragon's supposed to look like. Will you be able to tame a dragon? I want to know this. I want to tame a dragon. What can I tame a dragon?
The choices you make now will define.
Okay, so we have the Quidditch area. It looks like it moved a little bit. We have the circle area. It looks like a commons area. I don't know what this tower is. This was not in the books. I don't remember this being in the books. I don't see the Whomping Willow, but I do see the entrance over here where they come in, and this is fog rolling down the hill, which just looks straight up beautiful.
I'm the legacy.
And then it's panning down. This is going to be panning down to where the shot was that was taken for the wallpaper. And I'm trying to look for any distinguished detail going down. I'm not seeing anything really.
Of Hogwarts.
And there he is. There he is. You can barely make out that that he has like very nice shoes. That might be Dumbledore. I mean, yeah, it could be you as well because you're creating your own legacy and they're kind of making an emphasis on legacy. But how cool will it be if this was actually Dumbledore? There, off goes the dragon. Live the unwritten. Avalanche is going to use the Avalanche engine, which is also used in Battlefield. Is it in Battlefield? Portkey Games, good job. Freaking hands off, man. You guys are just knocking it out of the park with this one. Knocking it straight out of the park with this one. All right, so let's now that we've gone through and I've tried to piece together everything I could possibly get from that video, let's quickly go look at the actual poster, because I want you guys to see some things that I've actually found in the poster. All right, so this is the same shot from the end of that, and what's interesting is you can see there's an owl here that wasn't in the video at all. You can also see a much clearer picture of whatever this tower is. I don't remember this being in the book at all, so that's going to be interesting to see. I'm looking at all the owls coming from here. This might be where all the owls are housed at, where Harry Potter goes to receive the mail and whatnot. So that might be what that is. So yay to that. I think I might have figured it out. So yeah, so you can get a clear picture of the botany whatever area of the school where they do all this, like the big greenhouse where they do all of that. And then you have, the Great Hall here, and then the rest of the school here that looks freaking amazing. Off in the distance, you can barely see, there's ruins over here, which is interesting because I was like, what the heck? Why are there ruins over there? Can't really see too much past the school. You have the long rickety bridge, which is one of two bridges, by the way, that's going to the other grounds, and this is supposed to take you over to the Quidditch area, but it's the Quidditch area, if I remember correctly, it was in just a weird spot. If you look over here, you have more castle ruins up the hill, which just begs the question, what in the world? I thought that Hogwarts was the only thing that was built over here, but it seems to be a really living area. Also, the Whomping Willow, if this is the Whomping Willow, why is it this far from the castle grounds? Like, it just seems off to me that it's so far away from the castle grounds, and you can see like little stairs going towards it's like a cave that's underneath here. And is this supposed to be the cave that Lupus went into to turn into a werewolf? Am I supposed to believe that that's what that is? I mean, this isn't a one-to-one scale, so of course it's going to be super different. We have some fantastic beasts over here, which was pretty cool to see. And like I said, look at his pants, like it looks like a proper suit and proper boots. This looks exactly like what Dumbledore would be wearing, and he has like the striped wizard cloak cape that looks just like he was a professor. It just freaking looks amazing. As a matter of fact, what kind of wand does he have? He wouldn't have the really badass wand, the Elder Wand, because he wouldn't have fought probably Grimwald yet. so he would probably have his regular wand right now. What else can I pick apart from this? Oh my, okay, look, so there he is. It's Aragon. That is legit Aragon. He probably just got released. He's like a little bit big, which is interesting because it's 1800s, but he's building his little home for his children. That is Aragon for sure. For sure, that's Aragon. And so this all should be the Dark Forest. You have another cave here going into some place I don't know. The detail here is just incredible. Okay, so that's the Longhorn. I can't remember the name of them, but that's them right there, little pups, and then the mother hanging out right there in the corner. Some more fantastic beasts. This over here should be Hogsmeade. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. This is Hogsmeade. So whatever they do, they probably take or I think in that one shot in the movie they were walking across snow. I think they were walking across this frozen lake over to where it is. What is that in the water? You can barely make out something in the water. Just barely. And it looks creepy as hell right here. Comment below if you think you know what that is. Like, okay, so like you have the rocks and stuff like that, but I don't think that's what this is. Is this rocks? Is this just the rocks leading up to the thing? Interesting. You have a little bit of disturbance in the water right here, which is also interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'm picking too close to the poster. Maybe it's nothing. But the whole world looks pretty fleshed out, pretty amazing. You have the dragon flying in the background. You have ruins almost circling Hogwarts, which is interesting. I would love to know the story behind that, because I was always under the impression that Hogwarts was the only thing that was made in the area. You have Aragon, you have the owl sending this, and another thing that's just making me think that this is legit Dumbledore is that this owl seems to be going directly for him. Like there's some urgent message that he's about to receive. Like it could either be our character, or that's just really badass, or I'm leaning more towards Dumbledore. I'm pretty sure that's Dumbledore. But yeah, so this is a breakdown. This is a look at the poster, and just like sifting through all the information that I possibly can about this game, because I'm just overly hyped about this game. You just don't even understand. I've been waiting for, and I'm pretty sure any Harry Potter fan would say the exact same. Oh, look, more stairs. Is that we've been waiting for a game like this for years, and the technology just wasn't there. There was nothing there. It was so exciting just to see Hogwarts itself in a 3D representation where you can explore around. Like this is not only is this one of my most anticipated games of next year. I don't see myself not playing this game over and over again, just to freaking crawl through every single inch of this castle with a fine-tooth comb, and just lament about how good the book was, because the books were just that good. They were that good. I still know friends that haven't even read the book. I mean, if you're on the fence about that, it looks like there's more building back here too. If you're on the fence about that, now's definitely a time to start with Philosopher's Stone and start working your way around, because working your way through all the books, because it's definitely worth it. It's a really, really, really good read. Take out all the politics, take out everything like you that happened after the fact. Just enjoy the books for what they were. Really, really beautiful world that I hope that continues to get fleshed out, and build the lore on, because the more lore, the more happier I get, right? So let's move on to the website. The website actually shows a little bit more I have, this is actually my first time looking at this. I haven't read any of it yet, so you're going to be going through this with me. So let's just dive right into it. This is at the wizardingworld.com, under news, introduction to Hogwarts Legacy. So introduction to Hogwarts Legacy, the first ever open world role-playing game set in the Wizarding World. Portkey Games highly anticipated console game has now been announced. This was leaked about a year or two ago, 2 or 3 years ago. It was a really grainy photo, and it was like of someone making their character. It looked so real. We're just like, this could not be fake. It was floating around YouTube for quite a while, but I'm pretty sure every iteration of it has been wiped off the internet since then. And WV and Portkey, they haven't said a word about this. Like, I was freaking out about it. I was watching that little cut just over and over and over and over again. But it looked like someone got like really early access to play a demo or out pre-alpha, and then they leaked the hell out of it. It was pretty cool to see. Watch the incredible magical debut trailer below and learn more about the first ever open world, blah blah blah. Get ready to explore Hogwarts like never before. Today, Warner Brothers Games revealed the first look at Hogwarts Legacy, a new immersive game, RPG game. I wonder if they're gonna have any multiplayer aspects to this game. I doubt it. This also is another thing, right? This is making me want so badly a true legit Hogwarts MMO. I need a Hogwarts MMO. I mean, Hogwarts Wizards Unite is pretty cool. The augmented reality of that is going to be amazing. I hope that gets more fleshed out and integrated into the overall ecosystem of the Wizarding World. But I so want a decent MMO that's made by Portkey Games, because from what I'm seeing from Portkey Games now, they can do it. I have faith in them. I have so much faith in them. They've knocked out nothing but amazing art. Immersive RPG game, their own Wizarding World adventure set at Hogwarts School of Wizarding, Witchcraft and Wizardry in the 1800s. So it looks like you're gonna be just in the 1800s going through. As of right now, it doesn't seem like we're going to be skipping ages, so like we're not going to be skipping to the future or anything like that. This looks like we're just going to be building our life out in the 1800s, which I'm fine with, because it looks like we might be able to get a decent backstory to Hagrid. I've seen glimpses of maybe seeing the backstory of Hagrid and how Aragorn got out there. We're going to see Snape when he was younger. Maybe that was Snape. We're probably going to see a lot of other younger versions of professors, like probably Professor Dumbledore when he was young, which I thought was so freaking cool seeing in Fantastic Beasts. So it looks like they're really pulling in the Fantastic Beasts franchise as well into this, which is really cool because it's fresh, it's new in our minds, and it's something that I'm still like really happy about. The one thing I was really hoping for Wizards Unite, as far as that goes, was I really wish it was just another Pokemon Go. As selfish as it is, I wished it was a Pokemon Go game that was focused on capturing the Fantastic Beasts in Wizarding World. What we got was pretty interesting and instead as well, but man, it would be pretty cool to just learn more about these guys. So we have a video here. Is this a different video? Is this the same trailer? No, it's the same. This is the exact same trailer. Yeah, okay. Let's skip that. I thought that was something different. Developed by Avalanche and published by Warner Brothers Games under the Portkey Game label. So Avalanche Studio made this. Interesting. Okay. Hogwarts Legacy will come in 2021 for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One console, and PC. So whatever you plan on getting, you're going to be able to play this game. I already have a decent gaming PC, and I'm looking at getting a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox, a new Xbox as well. So we're going to be set. I think everyone's going to be able to play this game. The game, which invites you to live the unwritten, is set in the 1800s. Again, they're just saying 1800s and not like 1800s, 1900s, etc., where players will live the life of a student at the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. A lifetime goal for many Harry Potter fans. Expect Hogwarts Legacy to be filled with all kinds of immersive magic, while your student character will learn spells, brew potions, tame fantastic beasts, select companions to help them fight off deadly enemies. Select companions to fight off deadly enemies. What? Let's go. I want an owl, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just want an owl. The game will also feature the beautiful realized surrounding locations beyond Hogwarts Castle. So that's something that's really interesting to me. I really hope, and I'm pretty sure it is because it's J.K. Rowling's gaming label. I hope that they had a long talk with J.K. Rowling, and I hope that J.K. Rowling had a big hand in what she envisioned everywhere outside and surrounding Hogwarts. Like I hope that she put her stamp on this. I don't want this to be like some manufactured thing that they think, and then later on down the line we get into movies and stuff, it's going to be completely different. I want this to be canonized. As much as that I don't feel like that's a thing, because she did sell off a portion of the rights to Hogwarts to WB. I don't know how much control she has over it, but hopefully it's canonized. Please be canonized, such as Forbidden Forest and Hogsmeade Village. So there will certainly be plenty to explore. So Forbidden Forest is you're gonna be able to go in there. That's where Aragon is, and then you're gonna be able to go into Hogsmeade as well. So I hope that there's way more than, well, I'm looking at the video, and it looks like there is way more to explore. As your Hogwarts journey continues, you'll pick up new magical abilities along the way and learn more about yourself too. While you dig deep into the Wizarding World's forgotten past, your character will discover an unusual ability that only they possess. Indeed, Hogwarts Legacy will challenge players in all sorts of unexpected ways, including scenarios that will pose difficult choices and determine what they stand for. Oh man, is this gonna be like Fable, where you can just be like a bad wizard, or you can be a good wizard depending on the choices you make? Oh my god, is that Ollivander? Is that freaking Ollivander right there? Can I zoom in? Bruh. This is amazing. I just got goosebumps. Okay, David Haddad, president of Warner Brothers Games, called this game experience unlike anything else in the Wizarding world. Hogwarts Legacy gives players control over their own experiences with the RPG game like gameplay unlike anything else in the Wizarding world, which will continue to build fan appeal in the Portkey game label. So yeah, so he has he's got a right idea there. This is only gonna make Portkey game a more reputable gaming company if they're able to pull this off, which it looks like they're gonna be able to. Mysterious story to engage, as well as a detailed mysterious story to engage fans and gamers alike. So look at them, they're flying over that same spot, but this time they're flying back this way, and it looks like you can get a better look at this area right here. I don't know what this is. This looks like little tents. It's interesting. I'm gonna break this website. I can't really tell what that is. It's such an honor to work on such an amazing franchise, and the team is dedicated to delivering an authentic Wizarding World experience that both Harry Potter and RPG fans will enjoy. Added John Blackburn, studio general manager, Avalanche. Hogwarts Legacy is so special because it allows players to immerse themselves in a new narrative that is filled with complex characters and of course magic. Yeah, I'm excited. I am definitely excited, and it looks exactly like the this is great. This is great. Hogwarts Legacy is the latest offering from Porky Games. Thank you very much, Porky Games, the official Wizarding World, and thank you, Avalanche, the official Wizarding World Games label that puts the player at the center of their own narrative, with mobile and video game experiences. Oh, they're just talking about Porky Games. Inspired by the stories by J.K. Rowling, Porky Games' previous titles include Harry Potter Wizards Unite, Harry Potter Hogwarts Mysteries. Hogwarts Legacy joins other up and coming games such as the mobile game Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells, and China's Harry Potter Magic Awakened, both coming out this year. Magic Awaken for what? Hogwarts Legacy is slated for release in 2021. Feel enough to keep up to date. Blah, blah, blah. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. These are all their social sites. Yeah. So wow. Okay. There you do get some shots that you can't see in the video itself, like this huge crest for Hogwarts sitting here, which is freaking. It just gives you kind of like a scale of the school, which is just going to be massive. It's so cool that you are going to be confirmed right here. You're gonna be able to go to Diagon Alley, because I was looking for Diagon Alley, I couldn't see it, and I was wondering if we're going to be able to make it to Diagon Alley. So boom, Ollivander, you're going to be able to go to Diagon Alley. Whether that's going to be just in a cutscene, I hope not. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to just dive in the entire world. So it looks like they've probably fleshed out everything that JK talked about. That my only question is the surrounding world. Is it going to be canon? And how much creative control does JK have with the game? So if you go to Hogwarts Legacy warnerbrosgames.com/WP, this is literally their official page. You can get there just by searching Hogwarts Legacy. You'll have the option to download the mobile, tablet, and desktop game, but by now I'm pretty sure you guys have already done that. I'm pretty sure you've already done that, because I think everybody is just waiting for this game to come out now. Yeah, this is awesome. This is freaking awesome. So yeah, I've been gushing over this game for the past couple of days, and I just wanted to make this video real fast, just to get an idea of what you guys thought, and if you guys picked up on anything that I missed. I just want to talk. I want to talk about this game so much. It's like, oh my god. So what do you guys think about it? Do you think that this might be Dumbledore? What do you think that the plot line would be, since it's an RPG? Do you think we're gonna have to fight Grimwald? Do you think Grimwald's gonna be a part of this? Do you even think that it's going to be around the same time? Like, maybe I even got the time wrong. Maybe it might not even be. It might not even be anywhere near. It might be before Hagrid's time and anybody's time. This might be Hogwarts before we knew anybody in the current movies. So I might be completely off with this. Let me know down in the comments below, and then hit me up on my social media sites, guys. If you guys want to dive more into this game and try to figure this out with me. As always, you guys can hit me up on Twitter, twitter.com/modtv1337, or on Discord. Link will always be down in the description below. Let me know what you think. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.